Beachport at the moment. We're here for 3 nights. We booked into the caravan park just to catch up with some washing and stuff. And we've just come down to the water, the boat ramp this morning for a bit of a look. I was at home eating breakfast and Chris will come down earlier on and rang me and said there's lots of boats coming in and out. So time I ate breakfast, I missed most of them, but yeah, still a few coming in and going out. Beautiful day down here, absolutely magnificent. We're loving South Australia, aren't we, Dale? Awesome spot. Gonna go a bit of a drive around today, check a few things out. Little doggy. Well, we're just out on our scenic drive this morning after our little visit to the boat ramp, and man, this place is fantastic. I said to Chrissy, Bugger Wairima, we're going to, where are we? Beachport. I don't know if you'll be able to see the colour of the water in the videos and that, but oh, it's just so blue. Just the coastline's fantastic. Absolutely magnificent. Oh, we'll keep poking along. We're going to go up around these lakes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do a couple of little walks. Beautiful coastline. Probably the only complaint I could find about the place is the amount of march flies. But give a bit of pleasure out of whacking them too. Oh, it's fantastic, this place. This is just one of the, I think it's Lake Eliza. I think this one's called. Not 100% sure. But yeah, we should be able to take a track off here to our left and go right around it and come back in the other end of it and onto the main road. So we'll go back up there and have a look. Yeah, we've always been out here driving over it, but it looks like it's hard enough, doesn't it? Mm. Go straight across there. Do you want to go across there?
Yeah, no, we can.
You know what this reminds me of?
Birdsville.
Simpson Desert?
Yeah, it does.
It does. It's like the Simpson Desert. We come across a track, a salt pan like this.
We weren't game enough to drive on it though.
No,
Some parts of it.
It was a bit wetter than this in places. Yeah, no, this is pretty good. So we're driving across the lake. I don't know how long it gets water, you know, how long since it's had water in it. She's a well-formed track across here. Oh well, we'll see what's on the other side. Well, we're still driving across the lake bed. It'd be a couple of k's across, wouldn't it? We've done so far since it was 2 or 3 k's across. We've still got heaps to go. We're right in the middle of it. Oh, on the edge of it, but yeah, on the lake, I think. We're meant to be over there with the track up to the left. So, I don't know which way we'll go, Dale. What do you think? I reckon go around the left and we can go right around.
Okay.
Or we can duck straight across there.
Just go home and have lunch.
You hungry, are you? There's a lake up here, Dale.
Oh yeah.
Was that a mirage?
And that's why all the birds are there.
Duck up here for a look. We'll just stay close to the edge and we'll go around. That's the way we're meant to be going, I think. Off into a track into the scrub there. Yeah, all the birds over there flying around.
Yeah.
That's might be good. I mean, like try to drive across that lake. There's a car over there, isn't there? birds out there. So, what sort of birds they are?
Swans, I can see swans from
Swans,
here.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I can see them. So they're obviously feeding on something.
There's a lot of swans out there.
Don't know. This is still the same lake that we drove across, just that this part hasn't dried up yet. Well, this part is filled up, probably from all the rain, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the history of this place is, but yeah, she's a huge big lake. Well, we decided to come out for a walk out to the jetty and suss it out. Bit of a cold breeze blowing.
Oh, chilly.
Might be, I don't know, it'd be a K out there, you reckon?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if you'll be able to see the end of it, but it's a long way out. Let's see how we go. Hang on, Mum's setting a watch.
Yep.
Oh, well, I'll see if we get to the end. I hardly got my doubts. Oh, well, we didn't make it to the end. Chrissy had to carry Rufus because he was struggling, not so much here, but up further. There's big gaps in the decking, and worried about him putting his foot down there and breaking his leg. So Chris had to carry him for the last 100 metres or so. He's getting a bit awkward, so we'll carry him back. You see, sitting there with his head over her shoulder, he was. So we did it probably about 3/4 of the way. I don't think it's quite a kilometre, but it'd be bloody over half a kilometre, I think. Bloody awesome. I always say it's awesome, but it's bloody awesome. A few people down here fishing. I'm sure I'll get a fishing sooner or later. Oh, head back to the car, then round to the tackle shop. Oh, just out and about again this morning for a little scenic drive. We're heading out to, what's the name of that lake, Dale?
I'm not sure how they say it. I would say Siloam.
Siloam Lake. It's meant to be 7 times more saltier than the ocean, which makes it really easy. Anyway, Jeff, makes it really easy to swim in. And yeah, so I don't think we'll be doing any swimming because she's a bit cold today. It's a bit windy and cold, so we won't be doing any fishing either. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to head off to there's a sea mine explosion memorial site. We're going to head and have a look at that. So I'll see if I find this lake, and I'll get back to you when we find it. Well, this is the pool of Siloam. It wasn't Lake Siloam, it's the pool of Siloam. Siloam, I think it was spelled. So yeah, they got a bit of a, what's the name there? Diving platform, and what's the name there?
It's not as spectacular as what I thought.
No, it's pretty.
If it was a bit warmer, I'd go for a swim.
It'd be interesting to see how it is to swim in it.
Yeah.
I reckon it's really easy to swim because of the salt content. Anyway, at least we've seen it. I was lucky Chrissy didn't listen to me because I was heading it the other way. I was looking at the other lake. I don't know. Might be interesting. Alright, we'll go and check out this mine, eh? Find out what that's all about. It said it's a monument to a landmine explosion. So I'm guessing one drifted up on the beach. An old one, then they blew it up. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll find out. I was wrong before and I could be wrong again. Right, off we go. We're just coming back in towards the caravan park, and we just noticed this sign that said, what was it? Crayfish Festival, the 5th of March. And yeah, it would be awesome, but
We're 2 weeks early.
yeah, because we've got to be in Adelaide. We're booked into a caravan park in Adelaide on the 3rd of March, and I bought a part. I bought this part for the caravan oil and erect. I've got to put on. I paid for that and everything, and I told them I'd pick that up on the 3rd or 4th. So
What's 5 Mile Drift, Dale?
I'll I don't know. No, we're going to find out. Just go down here, have a little look around, just give you a bit of a tour of the town. There's a bakery just over there. Awesome bakery, ain't it?
Yeah, bread's great.
Beautiful bread, beautiful
Pasty pies.
pasty pies.
The Food Works place there, it's just a little supermarket, but it's amazing. And honestly, for a little town, its prices are quite comparable to Woolies or Coles. Really impressed.
Yep. Oh, this is the monument of the to the landmine, not landmine, sea mine explosion. Instead of me trying to explain what happened, I'll put a photo up after I finish this, and it'll there's like a bit of a poster there that explains what really happened. It was pretty amazing. I was way off with just the detonation of it. It did get washed up and they did detonate it, but I was way off what the monument was all about. It was pretty interesting. Something I wouldn't have guessed. Yeah, lots of kelp on the beach. Oh, we'll start packing up today. We're on our way to Kingston tomorrow morning. There's a $15 for 3-night camp there, so we'll go and check that out. Chris is talking about getting a crayfish, and we might get a crayfish for tea or something tomorrow night or the night after. We're there for 3 nights, making our way across to Adelaide eventually. Get that caravan fixed. I rearranged the back of the car today. Yesterday afternoon. Got the fishing gear, getting all that ready. There's actually room in here now. Believe it or not, that's organised. I was terrible worse than that before. But in another 3 days there'll be crap everywhere as well. Oh well. Yeah, a bit chilly. Alright, if I don't do anything else, I'll throw a few more on this one at Kingston. Well, we arrived at Kingston. She's still windy. It's a terrible drive over. The poor caravan's getting blown all over the place. But yeah, we just poked along, got here, got a spot in the free camp. Oh, it's not free camp, it's, what is it, $15 for up to 3 nights. You pay your $15, just tap and go. And you can stay for 3 nights, you get a little ticket you put on your windscreen. And yeah, so we're here probably 2 nights. I think we're here for 2 nights. And that's the Kingston jetty out there. Just out for a bit of a walk. We've been in the caravan all afternoon, all morning. I had a little bit of a snooze on and off. We're straight across the road from the seafood place. So we'll get a lobster tomorrow, Dale, you reckon? We'll come down for a lobster. Either 1 or 2. 5. Only live once. Yes. And that's the free camp over there, or the cheap camp over there, RV centre. There's a fair few caravans in there. Caravans, motorhomes, and camper trailers and everything, rooftop tents. Got toilets there too, in the park. And just down there, walking distance is Foodland, and there's a pub just down there. Cafes, bakery, walking distance. Got a bakery walking distance.
We aren't going to the bakery.
I'll be eating lobster and meat pies tomorrow. Anyway, so that's the camp there. I'll put this on where we'll get back into the camp. The toilet's just there. Yeah, and as well as toilets here, there's a dump point just at the end of the camp, and also a tap here that you can fill your water tanks up. There's a fair few caravans here this morning. When we pulled up, they were all filling up with water using the dump point. So yeah, buddy, definitely an RV friendly town. Yeah, this is the RV section that we're staying in. The ticket machine just there behind Chrissy. A fair few caravans in here. I think you'd be lucky to get a spot somewhere if you got here too late. Yeah, we were here before 10 o'clock. So yeah, we'd have a bit of a choice of where we could park. We're not unhooking, everything's within walking distance from here. There's our camp just over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Actually, we're parked next to another Queenslander. He come down from Townsville. They're just heading home now for their winter. Well, we'll get back on the road in a couple of days and see where we end up. We're heading towards, where were we heading for? Point Elliot, I think it was. And then into Adelaide. Rapid Bay and then into Adelaide. Oh well. Oh well, we're leaving Kingston this morning. It's the earliest we left for a while. We've got about 340 k's to go or something across to Port Elliot. And there's always two things you got to do when you come to Kingston. Number one is get a crayfish, and we did that. And I'll throw a photo of our crayfish up, or lobsters they call them here, that we had yesterday. It was huge. And yeah, one's get a crayfish or lobster, and the second one is get the manly picture of the big lobster. Hang on, I've got to go save the day. Just had to go and save Rufus from a dog. She's a friendly old dog anyway, but yeah, Chris was a bit worried that Rufus is going to get attacked. So yeah, no, all good. Rufus got his photo taken. Beautiful sunrise here this morning. Got a few photos of this guy. I think I've got some of my motorbike parked in front of it. Me and my mate come over for a trip. Now, this is the farthest west I've been down here. I've been further west up north, out Darwin to Kununurra and all that, but heading across towards Adelaide, this is the furthest I've been to this place. Oh well, we'll get on the road and I don't know if this is going to be the last of it. I think this will be the last of this movie, and then I'll start a new one when we probably get to Adelaide, or we're heading to Rapid Bay, so that should be that'll be a one by itself, I'd say. 1 day at Port Elliot, and then 3 days at Rapid Bay. So, well, don't forget, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.